Before I go to the substantive part of my speech, sir, I wish to specifically mention, since the Honourable Justice Minister is present, sir, there was a Gazette notification in December 2020 where the previous Minister of Justice had, I think, through the ministry approved a situation where all examinations in the Law College will be conducted only in English. I think that's a gross injustice that is going to be committed, because since 1956 onwards, and certainly since after the 60s, this system this country has produced has been to work against English. And the greatest institution that supposedly upheld the Swabhasha system was the judicial system, except in the Court of Appeal and the Supreme Court, which also, in my view, if you are in fact going to be committed to your native languages, then those institutions must also be in Tamil and Sinhala. But to suddenly bring about this Gazette notification, I think has caused a lot of panic. I have been inundated by phone calls over the last couple of days from law students, Sinhalese, Tamil and Muslim students, saying that they just, some of them actually saying that they want to commit suicide. So I think this is extremely unfair. You must intervene, sir. I am someone who's very much in favor of English. I have had an English education. I know the advantages that one gets. But there is a way to go about it. You can't just wake up one day and take a decision and put people in utter jeopardy. People who have tried very hard. It's not easy to get into law college, and once you come in, to pass out itself is very difficult. To suddenly bring this burden on them is, I think, grossly unjust. I wish to comment very briefly, Honourable Presiding Member, on some of the comments made by the... Sir, can you pause my time? Yeah, okay.
Honourable Presiding Member, that in fact this issue was raised by several honourable members of this Parliament from both sides, and there was a difference of opinion, and it was argued that since all the other faculties like medical engineering, all examinations and education conducted in English, and therefore as to why that in the law college they can't do the same thing. But I pointed out, unlike the other faculties, in the law college, that there is one avenue by which that through competitive examination they enroll. And most of those students also came and met me, and they pleaded that they can understand the English, but it is difficult for them to write in English. I informed to the Honourable Chief Justice, who is the Chairman of the Council of Legal Education. After having a consultation with the Board of Studies, they have indicated to me that they wish to continue in the same way, that is in English language. But today morning also I said that again I am going to discuss this matter with the Council of Legal Education and trying to compromise it at least for a particular period, just for a particular interval period, that they must be accommodated in their Swabhasha language. I will definitely attend to that issue. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.